Welcome to the Con Kids After Show for Marvel's What If, where we review and break down each part of Marvel's new animated series that flips the script on the MCU, reimagining famous events from the films in unexpected ways. And tonight we discuss the grand finale of Season 1. Did it all wrap up? Any cliffhangers? Are we excited about Season 2? My name's Austin, and with me tonight we got
Daniel, hey.
Aaron, I'm excited to be back to talk about the finale.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
Yes, my favorite episode.
Wait, so real quick before we start, did you guys see Venom at all?
Oh, no, I haven't.
I got spoiled on the post-credit scene, which made me jump out of my couch and scream. But I didn't see the movie, but it got spoiled on me on YouTube. So yeah.
Did you hear about the post-credit scene, Daniel?
No, I'm trying to keep it away from it so I can go watch it.
All right. We won't spoil it.
Oh gosh.
Let's just say it's really cool.
I don't know, I'm gonna find out before I even watch it.
No, I don't want to be the one to spoil it. Were you? Yeah. So, are you guys sad that the series is now over for Marvel's What If?
I don't know. I'm not too sad, but I think I'm not as sad because I'm really hyped about Hawkeye.
How about you, Aaron?
Yeah, I was pretty sad. I was sad that it ended. To be honest, I want a season 2. The ending, I feel like the ending was more, instead of like being like a post-credit scene for another season, I feel like it was more like closure or some reassurance that, you know, Captain Carter, she got her happy ending. But yeah, I hope there's a season 2 because there's still a lot of stuff I want more.
Yeah. I think they confirmed season 2 already. I heard that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I heard that Captain Carter is going to be like a focal point in it. So it's probably going to explore her a little bit more.
That's interesting.
Okay. Now I'm not sad anymore.
I'm not sad anymore. Woohoo, season 2.
Yep, there is a season 2. We just got confirmation from the backstage. Okay, we're good.
It is season 2. Let's go.
Yeah. So what was your guys' favorite part of this episode?
Oh,
for me, it was definitely the like when I got to see Doctor Strange and turn to his little octopus and then go after Ultron of the Infinity Stones. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I thought that scene, I definitely thought something really crazy was about to happen. I was like, oh snap. Here we go.
Yeah, that's awesome. Probably my favorite scene was just when all of the multiverse met up in like a bar or a pub, and Thor was asking for drinks, and Doctor Strange, he was like, oh yeah, sure, you could have one. And everyone was just taking in strides what just happened. They were just like, okay, we're here now. I mean, we've seen crazier, but it was just really cool to see all of them together, and just Killmonger in the background looking at T'Challa. It was just, I was like, you are really not the same T'Challa as mine, because I feel like he would have tackled me by now. But yeah, good to know.
Yeah. No, for me, I definitely like the part where I forget exactly what Ultron did, but I think he like let out like an energy force or whatever, or energy blast, and then Doctor Strange was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat that." I was like,
"Oh yeah,
just expressing his power."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I thought he ate one of the stones for a second. I was about to freak out. I thought he ate one of the stones.
That's what I thought was gonna get really real. I was like, oh my gosh, he just ate one of the stones. He's about to go crazy.
Yeah. What did you guys think of the Watchers team he put together?
I thought it was like I thought it was a pretty decent team. I mean, like all the characters we followed. I'm still like a little debatable with Killmonger. Like I get the point, but I'm like Killmonger. Like I like Killmonger. I like Killmonger here, but I was just like, why did the Watcher get Killmonger? That sounds sus. I don't know. I mean, I get it, with the ending, you kind of have like he was kind of a main focal point to be on the team just for that particular reason. But I don't know. It's like especially because he kind of just got locked up in another cage. So I don't know. Considering the fact that anything could happen, and like I don't know. I feel like the Watcher should have chose somebody else, but it's understandable. It's understandable why he chose him.
What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, I think, to be honest, I was kind of getting my hopes up for no reason. I kind of thought, he would have gone to the X-Men and Fantastic Four, so then they could get Hugh. Like what Daniel said, we got to see all the characters we follow team up. I'm hoping since there is a season 2 confirmed now, I hope they do a what if with Gamora, because that seemed interesting. But about what said with Killmonger, I feel like why Killmonger was as weren't meant to win, because I kind of because once they plugged in the virus with Artem Zola, now you got to deal with. And I think the Watcher was relying on the fact that we know Killmonger. So he was basically relying on the fact that Killmonger was like, listen, I'm the big bad, not Artem Zola. The stones are mine. So basically, instead of the villains fighting the heroes, we had 2 villains going at each other, which gave Doctor Strange the time to seal them away for all of eternity. And by the way, that Doctor Strange, he just got the worst job of being like, I need somebody. Yeah, it's not like I've been stuck in a prison for eternity already. Sure, since I'm immortal, I'll watch these 2 powerful beings for the rest of my immortal span. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's really unique because it's cool how the Watcher kind of pulls one of those Doctor Strange moments where he's like, "There's only one outcome that's like only one outcome possible," but in this, it's kind of like more of instead of getting that free choice, it's more of a not manifest destiny. Crap, it's like destiny.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna make you guys have the reality of free choice. It was that kind of tripped me up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Would you guys have assembled a different team though? Like if you guys, like out of everybody that's seen in like the What If series?
I think I would have added Spider-Man. I think I would have added him on the team. For sure. I also thought like I don't know. I think there was different versions of Captain Marvel too. They could have added one of her, I guess. I don't know. Those seem like some good people you could add on the team. But I mean, I don't know. At the same time, I feel like the team was pretty good. Like you said, pretty unique. They got the job done. And maybe they wanted to like contrast with that. I guess that like that kind of dark side of like heroes. Like only they would be able to do something like this. If it was all good-hearted people, it probably would have ended up a different way. So it's understandable. Yeah, but I think I would have added Spider-Man. At least Spider-Man for sure. Like just put him in there. Yeah.
Aaron?
For me, I think the team was pretty solid overall. Each one of them had their area of expertise. To be honest, after watching the first episode of What If, I thought Captain Carter was just going to go toe to toe with Ultron. Just see him run up and start beating him up. I was just expecting that for some reason because every time this woman is on screen, she just runs through everybody and just leaves a war torn battlefield. But yeah, the team was pretty solid. Doctor Strange, as I've said multiple times, which I really wish they did on Fantastic Four and X-Men, but also Spider-Man as well. Scarlet Witch, Captain Marvel, and Hulk, some heavy hitters would have been cool. And also like if the Watcher went and grabbed the Thor from Infinity War, the one with Stormbreaker, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have liked to see at least one version of Iron Man. Like, they kept killing him off, which it kind of peeved me off a bit. I'm like, it's Iron Man. It's like, come on. Like, you got to involve him in something. Like, he's alive in this one right here with Gamora. Like, what's so special about Gamora in this one that they can't have Iron Man with this cool, Hulkbuster, Sakaar kind of outfit?
I was like kind of thinking the same thing. I was like, like you wouldn't want to take Iron Man with you? Like, I mean, okay. And he kept emphasizing, like, this is all we have. I'm like, no, it's not. You didn't pick up Spider-Man, my boy. You didn't pick up this Iron Man. What happened to, oh my gosh. I was like, okay.
Yeah, where's Scott Lang with comedy?
Yeah.
Comic relief. That's what it's called.
Scott Lang with his only head. Like, he should have been in the battle. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you say is like the most OP thing that we had seen in this series, like, so to speak?
I think I would say Ultron. I think Ultron was just pretty much the most OP thing I've seen. Like, this dude was he sliced up Thanos.
Yeah.
Black just chewing on something. He did all this stuff so quickly and so fast that we literally had to watch like a whole 2-hour movie when he was first fighting the Avengers. And Thanos took like the whole entire phase 1 and phase 2, the MCU, to beat him. And then here's Ultron, the Infinity Stones, basically just destroying everything, doing things I don't think I've seen in the MCU, at least. Like, no one's eating a solar system like that. So I'd say him.
Galactus.
Dude, there was so much Galactic vibes there.
Yeah.
Aaron, what do you think? Anything that you noticed that's kind of really OP that is amazing to watch?
Yes, same with Daniel. Ultron was just a beast. I mean, I thought we were gonna have when Thanos showed up, I thought we were gonna have like this beautiful animated fight of the two of them battling each other, but said they were Thanos sliced in half in 2 seconds. And also Doctor Strange was extremely powerful throughout the whole series. And to be honest, I thought when Killmonger was like, listen, Strange, aren't you even thinking about perhaps using the stones, like all of them? Like, maybe this will give you a better chance to save the woman you love. I think if Doctor all the stones and combines that with his mystical power, he might as well be palpable. And for my third honorable mention, Captain Carter. She was OP.
Yeah, no.
She was just running through, beating everybody up.
Yeah. Personally, for me, honestly, I loved Doctor Strange's character the entire time. So honestly, I think he's the most OP
Yeah.
because Ultron had, the stones. That's the only reason why he was so OP.
Yeah.
If you talk about like characters alone, like look at Doctor Strange. He destroyed the entire universe that he lived in. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
While Ultron, in comparison, all he did was like, blow up a bunch of planets and like kill all like life.
yeah, that's true.
Doctor Strange did that in like
One Doctor
Yeah.
Strange was pretty crazy. Yeah, I have to agree. Like, especially like with raw power, I definitely put Doctor Strange up there. Like that dude was doing
Yeah.
some crazy stuff. I mean, I literally thought he ate a stone for a second. I was like, dude, this guy could do anything. So yeah.
Yeah. You guys notice any Easter eggs in the episode?
I thought Wanda, I don't know if it counts as an Easter egg, but Wanda, like when she started kind of fighting Ultron on her own a bit, I kind of thought that was interesting. Like I thought that was like kind of like, when especially because he killed Ultron killed her brother. I thought that was like
Yeah.
I thought that symbolized something. I don't know if that's more of an Easter egg or more of like some type of connection.
Mm-hmm. Aaron, you notice anything?
For me was probably like the scene we saw in the What If trailers, that the pan around of all the heroes that was like Avengers film where all the Avengers grouped up in a circle and the camera spun around. I thought of that when we saw all of them. It was pretty cool too. I was kind of nerding out when I saw that. I'm like, I know what that means. But the couple other Easter, I really didn't see. I really didn't see much. I guess if I rewatched it, I think I was more interested in just the finale in general than trying to look out for Easter eggs. But just also the scene where Thor was just asking for drinks and Doctor Strange was like, "Oh yeah, here I got you," and just was handing everybody out drinks. Reminded me of the scene in Thor Ragnarok where Doctor Strange kept giving him beer. But the scene that made me laugh was when Doctor Strange was trying to make a toast, and then everyone was like, yeah, and he just kept talking about life and destiny and tragedy. And like, listen, this is supposed to be a toast. We're not. But but yeah, it was just funny just to see how the chemistry of all the characters kind of meshed together so quickly, and it made it seem natural, but at the same time they're all kind of rubbing off on each other because I'm sure most of these versions have met. At least one of them has met an alternate version of the other. But it was cool seeing them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you would count it more of a reference than an Easter egg, but there was a bunch of cool references, like the opening scene with Captain Carter, as of being like the opening scene of what's it called, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, as well as the speech that Doctor Strange gave when they're all toasting. It seemed like a really like botched version of the Ancient One talking to him about the meaning of death, which it was pretty hysterical. And then just the use of like their theme music, because Killmonger has his own theme music, Doctor Strange has his own theme music. So like when their moment, like solo on the screen, kind of came, they played that music. And I thought that was really cool.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So detailed.
Yeah.
Like cool. Like it like reminds you like, oh wow, these are still the same characters we've known since the movie they came out. So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I have a what if question for you guys. So what if you guys were in charge of where this series went? Would you guys have added maybe something, taken away something? Like, how would you guys end the series for season 1?
Oh my god.
We could be here all night. They have a bunch of explanations, stuff I'd like to
Okay,
add.
briefly though. Nothing too long.
Nothing too crazy. Oh gosh.
Daniel, you can go first.
If it was me, I think I would have went a little darker. I think I would have let Doctor Strange start. I don't know. I think it would have made it a lot more interesting. I wanted to see Doctor Strange really kind of play on to his kind of evilish role that I wanted to kind of see him do. I think it would have made it a lot more exciting for me, because I'm like, okay. I mean, part of me actually was to think like, okay, well, maybe Doctor Strange is playing with the Watcher or something. But I was like, I don't know. Doctor Strange just wants to. This Doctor Strange is acting too much like Doctor Strange from that episode I saw. That other episode, that was not Doctor Strange. That was not him. I was like expecting some really interesting turmoil, and with Killmonger, I was like, oh man, oh buddy. I want to see this huge, epic, crazy fight come off and let all the characters be the most crazy of themselves. Because I think that was like the fun part of watching the other episodes. It was like you got to see just Doctor Strange not being Doctor Strange. Like, what if Doctor Strange lost his heart? I don't want to see what if Doctor Strange had his heart. I already seen that in the movies. I don't like a dark story, but I feel like in that particular part, in that climax, I feel the climax would have been so much. It would have been more good if they really let Doctor Strange be Doctor Strange. But I don't know. That's me.
That's good. That's an interesting. I agree with you on that one. Aaron, what do you got?
For me, okay, I had to keep it simple. I can't keep you guys here all night.
Yeah, keep it something simple and brief.
But I thought fight. Ultron gets back and he summons a bunch of his robots with stuff. We saw after he defeated Thanos and just waved his hand and a bunch of robots were summoned. And we see them rushing at the heroes and they're getting ready to fight. And we see the Watcher intervene and he opens a portal and it's just thousands upon thousands of alternate versions of our Marvel heroes. And they fight the horde of robots. We could see like Black Panther, different versions of Star-Lord, Man, like the horde of robots. And I thought that would have been cool. And also what I thought would have been a post-credit scene would have been the Watcher just watching everything after everything's said and done. And then he turns and he looks behind him, and then all the Watchers are like, we have to talk. And then it just, that would have been cool because he's all. And I was wondering, are the other Watchers watching what is going on? Is he like the only Watcher? Because I remember in the comics I think there were like 10 other Watchers, or at least a couple more. It would have been cool if we saw the consequences of him breaking his oath.
Oh yeah.
There's season 2.
That is true.
Personally, like, I didn't really, I was more kind of let down. Like, I was hoping there'd be a lot more with the sacred timeline, the one that we know.
Yeah.
Like, a lot more involvement. But what I really, really wish they would have done for that end scene, like, just picture this, all right? So you got Doctor Strange in his, like, little pocket dimension holding his other pocket dimension. But what if, going on my theory about, this Doctor Strange possibly being in nowhere home, he goes through a portal and, like, basically just kidnaps the other Doctor Strange. and like swaps places. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I think that'd be much.
Yes.
I think that'd be more cool. I mean, because I agree with you. Like, I didn't hate it. It wasn't my favorite episode because I was like, I
Yeah.
feel like I wasn't getting a lot from it as much as I wanted to. Like, I was like, I thought it was weird because it's like after all the episodes I watched that were like Marvel, what if this, all this intense stuff, things I didn't expect. I watched this and expected what I expected. I wanted some more, like I wanted to see the Watcher get more consequences. I wanted to see Doctor Strange just conflicting more. Like I wanted to see him go to the next Spider-Man movie. I wanted to see that stuff. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was a little bit of a letdown for me too. Like, but it was a comforting ending. So yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about the whole you can't like the Black Widow going to a different universe?
Oh my gosh. I was
Like,
getting so
Another
hyped.
rule broken. But
yeah, exactly. Like, watch just keep tallying them up.
Oh my gosh.
he's like,
I thought that was
broken my
interesting.
oath. So Black Widow there.
Yeah, no, it was whack.
I thought I was like, I was disappointed too because I thought it was like I had this like there's this theory I was kind of following about like Black Widow still being alive. So I thought that Black Widow was about to be placed in like current MCU. And I was like, wait, or like in a particular part, like I genuinely thought that Black Widow was gonna be like the Black Widow who was, I don't know, the real Black Widow, I don't know, from the movie Black Widow. And then the
Yeah.
blonde one, I don't know, or maybe it was the blonde one. Like, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be something a lot more interesting. And I was like, okay, so wait, the Watcher just threw Black Widow in a old school version of the Avengers world, and now she's OP now because she's got all the experience. So I was like, what was the point of doing that? Honestly, I honestly wanted her to kind of stay because I was like, oh, this is some interesting turmoil, some interesting philosophical debate right here. She doesn't like the Watcher. Play with that, and then the Watcher was just like, dude, it's all good. I got you. I'm like, why did you say all that stuff that you didn't do it then? Like, what was the point? If she said, okay, I'm gonna leave, then like, would he have just been like, oh wait, no, don't leave. I was joking. Like, I don't know why he did that, but it was.
Yeah, no.
I was a little upset.
Aaron, were you saying something? Sorry, I might have accidentally cut you off. All right. Is he buffering you too?
Yes.
Yes. Buffering.
Are you good, Aaron?
There
Okay, yeah,
you
I'm
are.
good. Okay.
But what about your
Yeah.
thoughts?
So overall, like, wait, what?
Oh no, you
Okay.
can go.
So how would you rank like? Okay, how would you? Sorry. So what would you say is like your favorite episode of the entire series? Like all out of 9 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's still Doctor Strange. That episode. I mean, I think this episode falls under
Doctor Strange.
no, not even after Doctor Strange. Cause I still even like the episode before this better. Like this episode wasn't like my favorite for sure. Cause unlike all the other ones, like I felt like I was expecting what was happening in this one a lot. And I got they were gonna do some more interesting stuff. I mean, because I just thought
Yeah.
if it's like, okay, if you're gonna have like this episode where you're not gonna really tease anything for us, you should go all out on the narrative side. Like, I don't know why they played it safe. So I'll go with Doctor Strange is probably my favorite. This one is probably like, I don't know if it's even on my favorite list, to be honest. Though the animation, I would say, is pretty phenomenal. I think this had the best animation sort of in this out of all the others. Like, but story wise, it was okay. It was comfortable.
For me, okay, I probably have to. Oh, this is hard. Probably for me, I think it would have to be.
Aaron, what would you say is your favorite?
For me, I think it would have to be Doctor Strange, just because I feel like the Doctor Strange episode really dove into the concept of what if and what might happen and what drastic changes might occur. And that's why I think I like the Doctor Strange episode the most. And, you know, a close second would be the most out of that episode, you know, because the Doctor Strange one made me question life and brought me to tears, but I still liked it. But yeah, the finale, I liked it, but it could have so much more than what I was expecting. And you know, also I didn't get my X-Men and Fantastic Four crossover with Hugh Jackman. So yeah, I'm not placing it at my top.
So what are you guys hoping for in this next season? Like, is there any, like, let's just say Marvel's listening to us right now. Like, if you're talking directly to Marvel, like, what would you hope for in this next season?
Me, I hope that they play on the what if concept a lot. Kind of with Doctor Strange. I want a little more episodes, kind of like Doctor Strange. Not dark. They don't have to be dark. Like, I think most of the episodes were kind of cool and they were fun. Like, but definitely just totally play on that what if concept. Like, just go all out. I don't want comfortable. I don't want to watch comfortable Marvel watching Marvel what if. Like, I don't want to watch like comfortable. Like, we got to make sure everyone enjoys the movie. Like, Marvel what if should be like, okay, these are the stories we want to tell. And we know that it's okay if you guys don't all like them or if they're not your type. Just, I don't know. I hope they play on that. I hope Mickey Mouse isn't softening them too much.
That would be amazing. Mickey Mouse with the Infinity Gauntlet.
That's season 2.
All right, what do you got?
Oh, okay. I'm imagining Mickey Mouse with the Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. Okay, for me, I think we could dive into more for the series. We could dive into more lesser known Marvel characters, you know, so like more street level characters like the Defenders, like Daredevil, Iron Fist. It would be cool if we could see Shang-Chi in some way in the series. But oh my god.
But yeah, Iron Fist. Iron Fist would be cool.
Honestly,
oh my gosh, but
I hope they include I hope they include more like the Council of Watchers kind of situation. But more specifically, what would be amazing is if they involve Deadpool. Because Deadpool is known for reaching out the fourth wall, kind of like the Watcher did in this episode.
yes.
So what if Deadpool, like in the second season, kind of kicks him out? It's like, hey, I got this, and then takes over for like an
Oh my
episode.
gosh, that'd be hilarious.
It's just a constant, like that would be so funny,
Yeah.
like a cop buddy situation.
Yes,
That'd
that'd
be
be awesome.
Yeah.
that'd
Oh
be
my
so-
gosh, he jumps from multiverse to multiverse, just messing with everybody, and then at the end, he just looks at the screen. He's like, "I'm waiting for you, Hugh. I'm right here."
Everything. I would
Yeah.
love to see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So any final thoughts about like the series?
I enjoyed it. I'd say like overall I enjoyed the series. Like it was nice coming in on Wednesdays, watching a good old episode of Marvel What If. It was pretty awesome. I think overall they did a pretty good job though, I'd say, like trying it out. So yeah. Kinda hope they I hope they season 2's just that's cool. But yeah, they should keep going with this.
Mhm.
What are you, Aaron?
For me, I think I'd give like a 9 out of 10, just because of the final episode. I was hoping for more, but the episode I give that a 10 out of 10. But I hope with the next season we get some more underrated Marvel characters like Luke Cage, Daredevil, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi, like some more characters that like need some more screen time, and maybe Fantastic Four or X-Men. But yeah, overall, I'm really excited about where the series is gonna go, and yeah, Mickey Mouse is the villain. You just see him walk out the corner, shoot a super short mouse, like I have arrived. Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be great. I don't know. I feel like Marvel definitely put themselves in like a super hard like challenge because in the animated series, like a lot of people look down on the whole animated series.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, I'm not gonna lie, like I know a lot of people that kind of disrespected it, but there was no need to disrespect it. Like they did the things that you couldn't do in live action in this.
Mm-hmm.
Made it unique and they made it its own thing. Like the things that you can't do in live action, they did in this.
Oh yeah.
Put Iron Man 5 times, which were like, bro, that's kind of rude. Actually 6 times if you count,
Yeah.
But it was really cool to see like them explore all these ideas because everybody asked the question, well, I would have done this different. It's like, well, this kind of explains that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yes.
So you guys excited for the new movies coming out? Like Marvel's coming out with the Eternals November 5th. Looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
You got Spider-Man 3 coming out December 17th of this year as well. No Way Home. And then Doctor Strange, I think, is the one after that, March 25th. But there's more Marvel projects to come. And then Hawkeye's coming out. I forget when the date for that one is.
God. Hey, yeah.
But yeah, we'll be doing another series on that.
Guy. Never thought I'd be doing that in 2021. That's it for the Hawkeye trail.
But yeah. So thank you everybody for who's been keeping up with the whole series that we've been doing. It's been my pleasure, and I'm sure these guys' pleasure too, to talk about this.
Yes.
Find us on Instagram at the Con Kids. You can find us on YouTube on the Con Guy as well. Check out their content. Con Guy, Con Girls. They got really cool stuff too if you're a little bit older. We'll be back doing more of these in the upcoming months, and then hopefully when Hawkeye comes out, we'll do something like this as well. Love to have you guys back on there for that.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you everybody who's been watching, and good night.
See ya.
Good night.